everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So today's video, we're gonna talk about some embarrassing things, some annoying things, some embarrassing things, and some things that just frustrate your soul, because we know that sometimes we put so much effort into making wigs, and we just, after when we're done making the wig, we're so happy it looks good, and then we try it on and the wig cannot fit us anymore. It's shrunk, or the wig is just so tight on our heads, or the wig is sliding off, or the wig is just not laying natural. The wig doesn't look natural, and it's not laying super flat to make it look realistic. These are things that are so annoying. So we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna share with you guys 3 reasons why this may be happening. I'm gonna share some tips and tricks, and trust me, these things all happen to me, okay? All of them happen to me, and through experience and asking people, I've learned why these things may be happening to you too. So I'm here to share these things with you guys. I've seen so many comments and people are like, oh my god, I spent so much time on doing my hair, and then after, the wig is too small for me. Like, do you know how annoying that is? That happened to me before multiple times. So I'm here to help you guys. So if you guys really want to know about these top 3 things, stay tuned and let's get into this video. The main reason why your wig doesn't fit you is surrounding the construction of the wig, of course. So how the wig basically is made. Majority of the reasons why is based around that. So when it comes to the construction of the wig, trust me, this is trial and error I've done for years, and I've asked questions and I'm just like, what is going on with my wig? So one reason based on construction is the wig head size, okay? So if you're using styrofoam heads, don't even do that, and don't even waste your time trying to construct the styrofoam head around a certain head size, because there's no need to do that anymore with so many head size options that are given and that are pre-made for such a low cost that you don't need to be using a styrofoam head. I mean, everyone's different and some people could be using styrofoam heads, but I don't feel like there's no need for it anymore. I really sound like I'm being extra, but literally the styrofoam heads are the size of like a little baby's head. So don't even get styrofoam heads. If you're using styrofoam heads right now, that's okay. That's why you're on this video, to watch it. Don't use it. I've used styrofoam heads in the past, making wigs and everything. And after, when I'm done using the styrofoam head, I'm just like, why does the wig only fit half of my head and not the full head? And listen, it's supposed to be a full head wig, not no half wig. It's a full head wig. So I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I spent how many hours making this wig and it's not going to want to fit my head? Like, I was so sad. So yeah, I learned my lesson. Stop using those styrofoam heads. They're so small. I don't even know what they use it for, maybe for just display heads, but even then, that's really so small. So stop using styrofoam heads, and don't even think about putting tape around the styrofoam head and cushion and whatever people do to make the styrofoam head your size, because the reason for that is because they actually make canvas heads, okay? They make canvas heads. I'm going to link the link for canvas heads in this description box. Also, I'm going to link my video on how I make wigs, okay? In there I show you guys exactly the products that I use. It's a beginner friendly, so if you're not a beginner, you don't need to watch this, but I'm going to show everything that I use, from the canvas heads to the type of tweezers to the type of needles I use, all of that stuff. Yeah, so there's canvas heads that you can buy online. These canvas heads are perfect because they come in different sizes and they're low cost, like $20 you can get a canvas head for, $25 you can get a canvas head for. So they say the average head size is a 22 inch. So I think it's 22 or 23. Comment down below and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a 22 inch. So you can go ahead and buy a 22 inch canvas head, and that should work. If you feel like the 22 inch is too small, you can go up to a 23, and you can go all the way up to a 30 inch canvas head. Now, I recently went up to a 23-inch canvas head because I felt like the 22 inch is just way too small for my head. Like, my wigs are squeezing my head till I can't squeeze it anymore. So pick a size that you think will work, but if anything, start off with the 22 inch, make a wig and see how it fits on your head. It fits on majority of the people, but my head's big, so now I'm starting to use 23-inch canvas head. So I'm gonna link the Amazon store down below, and look, just pick whatever head you want. It comes with needles, it comes with all these little goodies for you guys, especially if you're a beginner, you're going to find that useful. So that's one reason why your wig may not be fitting you, is because of the size of the canvas head. Let's throw out the styrofoam heads and let's use canvas heads, and let's use the size that we think will work for the canvas heads. I hope that helped you guys, because it helped me. That changed my life, okay? So the second thing is wig caps. So I heard there's different sizes in wig caps. I don't know personally, because I just buy one size fit all, but if you're someone who's buying sizes in wig caps, let's play around with the wig caps, and let's try you buying a one size fit all wig cap. Or if there's different sizes like small, medium, large, try getting a medium or even getting a large, because if you get a large, when you sew onto the wig cap, it may shrink a little bit, so that's okay. But if anything, I would suggest trying getting one size fit all wig cap, and that should work, okay? That should work. Okay, so just play around with the wig caps and make sure that you're getting the correct wig cap as well. There's certain wig caps that you're not even supposed to use to make wigs. I use the simple dome cap style wig cap, and it's just really simple and easy. It's like one of the regular ones, and they're super low cost and affordable. So when you're buying online, or if you go to the beauty supply store, just look for wig caps. Ask around, like, okay, which wig caps are there for me to make a wig, and find the wig cap that is up your alley, because there's a variety of different wig caps out there. There's mesh style ones and there's dome style ones, and I usually use the dome style ones because I really don't know how to use the mesh style ones. So you can just go and play around and see what you want. Remember, just try it out and experiment and see. But that's another reason why your wig cap could not be fitting you, is the type of cap that you get as well. So next thing is sewing. Oh my gosh, this one was another game changer for me, because the same thing with the styrofoam head. I was like, okay, I spend so much time sewing or gluing the wig onto the wig cap, and the wig is literally fitting on the half of my hair, half, not even the full half. So I was like, what's going on? This makes no sense. I was like, okay, but the canvas head is still happening, blah blah blah. Guess what it was? It was sewing. Okay, so it's a type of sewing. So I know I was not the only one who was doing this. I was sewing completely through the entire wig cap, okay, and through the entire one, and you're not even supposed to do that. And that's what it was. People are not telling you that you're not supposed to sew through the entire wig cap. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're only supposed to sew through the first layer of the wig cap. And listen to me, I show you guys how to do this in detail in my wig making video, so make sure you guys go watch that. You sew only on the first layer of the wig cap, okay? Don't go through the entire wig cap and pull back up. No, just pinch. I want you guys to pinch your wig cap, pinch it, and then you're gonna see like a separation, like the wig cap can separate. Trust me, once you guys do that, your guys' wigs are going to fit you. All the videos I watched on YouTube, I was like, why did not one person tell me this? Like, what's going on? What's going on? That's me. That was the main thing too. I was sewing through the entire wig. And another thing, listen to this. Around the band of the wig cap, there is elastic band. Don't sew on the elastic band. You're supposed to sew only on the middle part of the wig cap. You're going to see elastic band surrounding the bottom of the wig cap. Don't sew on that at all. Because when you sew on the elastic band, that's what's making your wig so small and it's so tight on your head, not stretchy anymore. That was another reason why the wig wasn't fitting me. And it's been working. Like, I've been not sewing on the elastic band, and I have not been sewing through the whole entire wig cap. So now my wig has been fitting me, and it was crazy because when I found out, I was like, oh my god, no one tells you this and no one shows you this. Huh? Like, what? So take that into consideration and try it out. Trust me, it's going to work. It's going to change your guys' lives, okay? And another reason why your wig is not laying flat on your head and it looks wiggy, and just maybe it might even be sliding off your head, or the reason why it's so tight on your head is maybe because of the way you're preparing your hair for wigs, okay? Now, the reason why my wig was sliding off my head is because of how small the wig was constructed, so that was sliding off my head. But the reason why sometimes my hair looks so wiggy, my wig wasn't flat on my head, it just looked bad overall, is because of the way I was preparing my hair for wigs. Because you can get lazy when you're putting on wigs. Like, I love wigs because I just don't have to do my hair when I do wigs. I just put the wigs on and that's it. But I was so lazy that sometimes I didn't even want to cane roll my hair super small. I used to do like two braids in my hair, literally 2 braids in my hair like that, and then put the wig on. And I have really thick hair, so that was not possible for me. The reason why your wig may not be laying flat and it looks really big and just bulky and looks like it's floating on your head, embarrassing, is because of you cane rolling your hair prior. So braiding, cane rolling. So what you want to do is cane roll your hair super small on your head. You want to cane roll your hair very small on your head, and that's going to make your hair lay really flat and make it look natural and more realistic. And that's what we want when it comes to wearing wigs. We want our wigs not to look big and wiggy because it's so embarrassing. So what you guys want to do is take the time out to cane roll your hair. And I noticed that I'm not someone who can wear wigs one day and then the next day I want to wear my natural hair, because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cane roll my hair, and I'll be like, oh, the next day I don't want to wear it, so I'll pull out the hair and then take out the cane rolls. And what I notice is that I can't be doing that. I have to pick one week that I'm going to wear wigs all week, and I'm just going to have to cane roll my hair and have my hair cane rolled for the whole entire week, so I can wear wigs for that whole entire week. And that's something that worked for me. Trust me, your wig is not going to fit, and it's going to squeeze your head. It's going to look big and bulky if you do big braids. So usually I used to do 6 per side on my head, but now I'm doing like way more than 6. I'm doing like 8 on one side and then 8 on the other side. Like, it's crazy. I have a lot of cane rolls because I want it super small and super flat, and then I get the back cane roll. Make sure you guys cane rolls are small, like, especially if you have thick hair like me. I have really thick hair and it's really big, like big out there, so big cane rolls is not going to work in my hair. It may work in other people's hair, but I don't have thin hair like that, so I have to do really small cane rolls, and that will make your hair much more natural, flat looking, and not squeezing your head. Ugh, I hate when wigs squeeze my head. Yeah, but if you have thinner hair, if you have curly hair like this, you can kind of get away with much more bigger cane rolls, but at the same time, sometimes you can even see how big the wig is looking on your head too. Okay, so that's really it for this video on the 3 things why your wig may be hurting your head. It may be sliding off. It may be not looking natural or laying flat. Sometimes it's not even the wig, it's how you prepare your hair under. So that's it for today's video. Comment down below some suggestions that you guys may have on reasons why someone's wig may not be fitting on them or laying flat or sitting well, and like up this video if you found it useful, and definitely share it. Okay, share it to everyone that you may know that may be having these problems. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in my next one. Au revoir. Bye. But here's some more videos if you want to watch.